I got, girl, you give me Pac-Man fever. This week on the Hateful Geeks, we're talking about video games, nerdery, gonna use our thumbs to become greatness. None of us here are professional gamers, though most of us wish we were. And some of us think we are. Anyway, so we decided we're going to do an episode dedicated to just video games because, let's be honest, all of us are 8-year-olds, and we have been since we opened Nintendo on Christmas morning. It is what it is.
One.
You never got a Nintendo?
No.
Oh, shit.
Sega Genesis, Nintendo, whatever you want to go. Like, ever since the glory days of like Atari 2600 and the day that like Mario hit shelves, we are all destined to be grown-ass man-childs, and it is what it is.
We're proud.
But you know what the cool thing is? As we have evolved and grown up, video games have evolved and grown up. And this week, the four of us want to bring some badass titles that we are really, really into right now, and apparently are also very popular. And if you guys ever want to join us and play them, feel free. But this week, I think we should start off the bat with a game that's free to play. Both console and PC. And before anyone gets started, we're not doing any like console warfare, PC master race nonsense. This is all gamers united here. We don't judge you based on your platform. If you game, you're cool in our book. Unless you're one of those PC master race motherfuckers and fuck you.
Get out.
I hate your face.
Get out.
I want to spend $1,400 every 6 months to improve my box that will just be obsolete in another year.
I don't have enough RAM. RAM!
No, murder for RAM. So we're playing a game called Fortnite. And we're playing the free-to-play Battle Royale version of Fortnite. That's Fortnite.
Good job. You spelled it.
So, once again with me this week is our lovable host, myself, Phil.
And this is Sweeney.
I'm Andy.
And this is Tim.
And we're going to rock your world with some video games. So Fortnite. Sweeney, I do believe we had a mutual friend, Andy, also. We had a mutual friend by the name of Lazenby. His name, we won't say his real name, but we found out. But this is a gentleman we actually met while gaming, playing
like the
Destiny.
Second Bond?
Yeah.
That's the
Second
reference of it.
Sweet.
His first name is Michael, which is also my first name.
We're going to leave it at that.
So.
We're not going to expose his identity on the internet.
Yes, we
Not
are.
yet.
Not yet.
Much like
This is somebody.
WikiLeak the fuck out of him.
But yeah, this is somebody that we met actually playing video games, and to this day, it's been like what 3-4 years.
Yeah,
maybe?
it was with the first Destiny. We were playing the very first Destiny. That atrocity that it was.
So our friend Lazenby, who we've become part of the squad, he was playing a game called Fortnite. And Andy and I were on, and we were like, "Hey, man, is that game any fucking good?" And he was like, "Hey, do you see how much I'm playing it?" Which answered the question immediately. So we downloaded it on a whim, and I'm fucking addicted. I don't know about you guys.
Yeah.
It's an awesome concept. I mean, I don't know if they stole the concept, but it's definitely been around for a while. I mean, I'm sure Phil, you or maybe Andy, I don't know, played H1V1, which is another battle royale type game. There's also PUBG that's out now, and a very similar game. Essentially, you drop into this world that has 100 people.
100.
And you can go solo, you can go duo, or like we like to do, we squad it up.
Team of 4.
But so the way I like to describe this game to people is like, have you ever seen the Japanese movie Battle Royale?
No.
Oh my God, you
Yes.
heathens! Yeah, I'm asking you.
I mean,
Have you guys ever seen Battle Royale?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, Andy, are you familiar with Battle Royale? I know you don't like anime. We've gone over this, but this is a Japanese live action film.
I've not seen it.
That's a big fat no.
All right, so the premise of Battle Royale is the Japanese government has instituted a law that one class of every graduating class of high school will be chosen at random and taken and kidnapped and abandoned on an island where they have to kill each other. And the last one alive...
Is it like
gets
the
to
Hunger
go.
Games?
Before the Hunger Games.
This is way
I mean,
before
it's
Hunger
like,
Games took
it's
place.
like it's Hunger Games for the Hunger Games and Lord of the Flies.
Yeah, man.
And much more violent.
Oh, yeah.
So they get dropped on
yes.
this island. They had their old middle school teachers there to fuck with their heads and be like, this is what everyone has to kill each other. And of course, they're like, no, I don't want to do this. And like they all get random bags at the beginning of their release. And there's a random weapon and like supplies in it. So they might get like a pot lid, or you might get a fucking handgun. Or you could get like a pocket knife. Like it's a really great movie. And it's this game, Fortnite, is like playing a video game version of Battle Royale.
Yeah,
We are dropping an island.
Last I checked, Battle Royale, I think, is on Netflix.
Okay.
I would check it out. It's really good. The dubbing's even not that bad.
Get it, Andy.
Might actually check it out.
Dude, it's super violent. And the chick from Kill Bill Volume 1, who played Gogo Yubari, she's in this movie. This is actually where she got her big film start in Japan.
Yeah, because I want to say Battle Royale was 03, 02.
It's pretty
maybe?
old.
Something like that.
Been around
So,
for
yeah.
a minute.
Yeah.
Anybody who's ever seen Battle Royale or No Escape or Lord of the Flies and had that like secret sick psychopathic dream of being like abandoned on an island and seeing how well you'd survive, this is a great game to virtualize your crazy psychopathic needs.
Because don't do that shit in real life.
Please don't. I like living. Thanks. But yeah, no, this is fun. You literally get dropped in on a fucking like dirigible bus.
It's like a big party
it's a
bus.
party bus.
Everybody's
Yeah.
partying on the bus.
Take out the trash.
I mean, it does look like a Final Fantasy, like, dirigible, like, blimp kind of thing.
It does, yeah. Big old
You,
balloon on top.
Yeah.
It picks a random trajectory over the island, and you choose when to like dive bomb out of the bus. And when you land, there's like random like towns and villages and farms and shit scattered all over this abandoned island, and you have to like scavenge for weapons or health or supplies to basically murder 99 other people.
Yeah, because you have nothing. You start with literally an axe to chop shit down.
And my axe.
You get a pickaxe and they let you mine wood, and it's sort of like a really like Diet Coke version of Minecraft mixed with a battle royale
Yeah,
simulator.
because you can build and you can like craft your own structures out of like wood or brick or metal.
A fortress.
Oh, and you're like
I hate
knights,
you.
but you're like knights. So
Fort.
Nice.
Simple people.
And the quote unquote story here I looked up is a fortnight also means 2 weeks.
Right.
That's the time limit of the island.
Oh.
Like, so when you land, and you know how it's always got the day and night cycles as you're playing on the island, by the end of 2 weeks, the circle is so small, somebody's guaranteed to die.
4 score and sorry.
So basically, you have 2 weeks to kill each other,
explain what
have
the
fun.
circle
How'd we go to the Civil War?
Well, he said Fortnite. I said 4 score. You know, whatever.
Nope.
Nope.
I do what I want.
So you were talking about how a circle collapses in on the island. Tell them what the circle is.
Oh, it's a gigantic like bioelectric storm.
Would you like to know more?
It's this. It's like this shrinking circle that forces everybody into the same location on the island. Like if they want to survive,
Mm-hmm,
you get caught in the storm, you die. So it's kind of constantly herding all the survivors closer and closer together for that inevitable final conflict. I was laughing up Fuzzball, but this game is fucking fun and it's super addicting and it's kind of funny. Even though this is a game where you can jump in and you can die in 10 seconds, or you could like make it to the end and survive the whole time.
Right. You might not see anybody for like the first 5 minutes,
You
or
can
you
see
might jump into
25
like
people like
20
when you
people.
land.
That seems to be our luck. When we play as a squad, when there's 4 of us, you try to pick a location on the map that is kind of far away from your initial drop off, so you can get away from people, build up your arsenal, and then go battle. And our luck, we always pick the exact same spot that 4 or 5 other squads do. And nothing makes me rage more than I land and I have an axe and I take 1 step and I get a shotgun. Fuck shotguns. I get a shotgun face and
you get a shotgun
a
face?
shotgun face. I
Shotgun
get a
face.
shotgun to the face, and I am now out of the game after 3 seconds.
You can immediately join another one. You don't have to wait till the end,
well,
though, which is
unless
fun.
you're in a squad.
Yeah, unless you're in a squad. But then it's kind of fun to watch your buddies. You get to spectate, and you can even call out like, "Hey, there's somebody over there." You could still participate by spectating.
So my favorite part of this game isn't the mechanics. It's not the guns, and it sure as shit ain't the map. I like the human psychological aspect of playing this game. You have to decide, like, is that a smart risk? Should we go there?
Right.
Are there going to be people there? That's a hot spot usually. You have to like outthink and out-strategize the other teams on the island. The gunplay is just secondary. I mean, if you're good at shooting guns, you're going to have another advantage. So this takes into luck factor, skill factor, and strategy.
Right.
It's a really brilliant fucking concept, and its popularity is going through the roof right now. From what I understand, Paragon is fucked. That's sort of like a Overwatch wannabe free to play game.
Yeah.
But yeah, Paragon's done. Like their player base is gone. Half of them went to Fortnite.
Well, yeah, I mean, and you're right. Like the whole strategy part is fun because you have a squad. You kind of like SWAT team that shit. You Navy SEAL Team 6 that you like pincer people and you try to like go around and flank people. Watch out. You can have a sniper in your group. You can have a shotgunner. You can have whatever you want to do. A builder. I mean, it's just straight up like, hey, you do this, just to plan out your attack or plan out your like, we're gonna barricade this bitch in and. This is and hopefully the circle shrinks on us. If not, then we're fucked. We got to run somewhere else.
Make a new fort.
Yeah.
This is one of the most fun online experiences I've had in a long time.
You haven't mentioned the best part. It's free.
It is fucking free. Good call. My second favorite 4-letter word.
Free to play.
Yeah, it's
free to download.
Well, the battle royale is free.
Yeah.
The other there's a PvE mode that you can play, like kind of the same concept, but against like I think it's zombies or some sort of.
So you're playing against the computer.
Yeah. But yeah.
You have to pay for that, though.
Yeah, you have to pay for that one.
And even in the game, there are microtransactions, but it is all cosmetic.
Yeah, there's no like
advantage. Because nothing will kill a game faster than pay to win.
Right.
And this game is not a pay to win. So they were brilliant on that.
So this is where I think video games, there's very few on this list that have succeeded with the free-to-play microtransaction model. Games like Battlefront and Battlefront 2 are like encourage you to spend money for like a physical advantage in game, which is bullshit. Nobody wants to pay to win, and nobody respects games that pay to win. That's like a mobile game. If I wanted to play a fucking mobile game, I'd be 14. I don't want to do that shit. So this is smart. Like Overwatch. Overwatch does like microtransactions, but it's pure cosmetic.
Right.
It will having a cool looking skin of Reinhardt is not going to make you swing your axe faster.
No. I wish it did.
But Fortnite's smart, man. Like, yeah, you can pay for like extra bonus like cute stuff like while you're leveling in the game. Like it's like a season pass.
You get like different dances. You can get a different glider, which is how you get down slower.
Your parachute.
You get a different costume for you. Like right now, I think we're all knights. Like literally.
Yeah, with the battle pass that was available when we joined the game, it is a medieval theme.
Right.
So we're squires to a knight, and then I think at the end of this battle pass, if you make it there within the time, it's a black knight.
It's tier 70.
Yeah, tier 70. I think I'm around 14 right now, and I've played for like 5 days straight. So
yeah, there's only 28 days left in the season.
Yeah, it's not handed to you.
You got to put in the time, son. You want to get good at Fortnite. Or at least collect a lot of cool shit. But no, I think also by playing the game, you just get better at it because you get more attuned to like the way people think in this process. So I feel pretty confident that if the three of us were like dropped on an actual island in this scenario, I think we do pretty well killing 98 other people.
Yeah, we just gotta bring an axe.
Bring a pickaxe, all three of you. The size of a cross stick.
I got a gun for that. You gonna bring your gun with you?
I am.
You can't. They won't let you bring your own weapon. That's cheating. That would be paying to win. You paid to win.
Yeah. You can't do that. No.
I got a gun for that.
No.
So yeah, Fortnite, man. Free to play on Xbox, PlayStation 4, and PC.
But if you want to find us,
we're on PS4.
PS4.
We are on the PlayStation 4.
The PlayStation.
The PlayStation.
Yeah, what was that? Was that like seducing PlayStation?
Andy doesn't do fucking accents. Haven't you? We've told
like
you
kind
this.
of French, but like not even Canadian or
Andy, do your Irish accent.
My accent right now is called bronchitis. So if you're wondering how I got this lovely voice with all that snot-filled accent.
Oh, you're sick of
accent.
Keep your H1V1 to yourself.
Perfect.
Moving on.
All right. Someday you'll get to hear Andy's Irish accent.
Someday.
Please don't.
It's the same as every accent.
It's a date. Next episode when you don't have bronchitis.
Yeah.
All right, deal. Now you have a reason to come back, fellow listeners.
To hear the accent.
So, what else have you guys been playing, or kind of like that's been around for a while that you're super into? What are you fucking jonesing on like hard right now?
Well, let's see. I was jonesing for a while on Shadow of War. I already talked about that, so I'm not going to go into that one again.
Wait, what game?
Shadow of War, the new Lord of the Rings, the sequel to Shadow of Mordor.
Okay.
Good game. If you like the first one, you like the second one better. It's more of the same, better battle, better army concept, but I already talked about that one, so I'm not going to go into that one. Another one that I've been playing on, and we all used to play, was called For Honor. He played it, Phil played it, I don't think Tim played it. They all hated it, and it's okay. I mean, it's not for everybody. It's a different style, and it doesn't have balanced classes, and there's a lot of people complain about certain things.
See, the laughing is making me cough.
Sorry.
Yeah, when you said there is no balance
no balance
at all.
I mean, but the concept of the game is cool. I mean, if you haven't heard of it, it's a PvP game, but it's set in like feudal Japan and like Viking time with knights and Vikings and
It's like
samurais.
a fantasy world.
What's that?
It's like a fantasy world.
Like,
it's not even a real like.
Yeah, those timelines never really crossed. But it's like if they did, it's kind of like you ever watched the show. I think it was on the Science Channel, and they try to like pit two warriors of like times together.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, and they would like who would win? They have like a Spartan versus like a Viking.
Oh, it was Spike TV.
Yeah, it was a Spike. Okay, it was Spike TV. So this is kind of like you get to play this out on video game screen. I personally just like the battle concept because it's not like you're hack and slash, just run in and fight somebody. You actually, again, have the strategy because you actually have to lock onto a target, block their incoming attacks, attack them, from different angles. So it is a fun little concept. And the character, for me, that timeline is something that I love to like learn about, like watching, different fight styles like that. But I know, Phil, it's okay. You can
fucking hate this game. Fucking hate this game.
Yeah, no, but I would say if you're into it, you can get it for a pretty good deal right now on PS4 at least. They have it on sale. But It is a fun game to just sit down and just try to go beat the shit out of other people.
So the problem with this equation is that I'm a fighting game snob.
Yeah,
I played tournaments in Street Fighter since I was old enough to grab the fucking joystick at Fuddruckers.
Tournament style.
And that, yeah. So like, there's like, I know what fucking zoning is. I understand frame count. Like, the most important thing for a successful esports level fighting game is balance.
Absolutely. 100%.
The characters have to be able to have counters, but at the same time, there has to be some level of even footing based on skill level.
Right.
For Honor doesn't have that.
Absolutely. And I'll be the first to admit that. It absolutely does not have that. I mean, there's a giant, it's called a Lawbringer, and he's a giant, I view him as a royal guard. He's a giant.
He's a halberd.
Yeah, he's a giant, halberd, full body armor, and he can essentially one-shot a few people. And he's broken. 100%.
It looks like a full armored Vatican knight.
Yeah, exactly. And then they have the Shugoki, which is the giant fat Japanese, I don't know what he is. Not a samurai, but he's
a fat dude with a club.
He has a giant club, and he can
some kind of fat warrior.
Yeah, and he can literally pick you up and like break your back over him, and like
it's a one-shot fucking kill.
Yeah, there is some broken mechanics,
massive amounts of damage because he's chunky.
Yeah. So
was that a belly dance?
It was a belly dance. He's chunky.
I like him round.
Shugoki.
I like him chunky.
I like him Shugoki.
Yeah, essentially. Exactly. And it really is, but I still enjoy it still purely for me, just about the era it's set in, the fighting styles. That's it. It's just good for me as a person who likes that. That's it. I agree that they're not balanced, but I'm not always playing like, oh, I know I'm going to be balanced and win. But it's fun. It's a fun game.
I'm not going to lie. When I picked it up for the first 3 months, I had a problem. I was playing it almost daily, and I was addicted. I thought this game was amazing, and I loved the concept. And it was a new type of fighting system, like you said, with like learning how to guard and like directionally placing your weapons and also having combos based on that.
Yep.
I thought it had a massive amount of potential.
I instantly hated it.
Well, that's because you don't like fighting games.
The second I downloaded it, because out of us, I'm more of the casual gamer. I'm the more casual of our group. And because of the completely different style that it was, and then the fact that there was no balance to it even right away, it just did not fit my style. It did not fit the way I like to game. So me walking in and taking like 3 steps and getting one-shotted or getting just beat immediately. It was the first time ever I've contacted PlayStation and requested a refund.
Did you get it?
I did not.
So,
and I'm still mad at them about this.
Let's preface this with Andy does not like fighting games.
I do like fighting games.
He has put in time on fighting games before. He played a lot of Street Fighter versus Tekken with us for a while.
I like Street Fighter. I like Mortal Kombat. I like Injustice. I
Well,
like those type
games.
but I like those kind of fighting games. This one is.
It's unique. It is.
It's different. It has its merits, but the problem is that they bog you down with microtransactions and they bog you down with a incredibly broken
It
class
was a
system.
great concept.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
why I bought it.
Absolutely.
I was like, I want to see if I could,
Well,
like, as a knight. I like the concept of the knight.
Yeah.
I wanted to be a knight and just go in and bash some samurai around.
Right.
And I didn't get to do that. And then it looked pretty
It was.
and played poorly.
And they've added more characters for free. They haven't charged for an additional like packs. They've added new characters in, which have been cool. Like that, you get a new shinobi character, which carries. I don't. You probably know this, Phil. The name of the weapon. It's the chain scythes together.
Tachigama?
Yeah, and you can like spin it and throw it at people and pull them to you. It's actually really cool.
It's Michelangelo's backup weapon in the Ninja Turtles.
Exactly. So that was the good part. You're right. They do have a bunch of microtransactions, which do allow you some advantages. They actually fixed that a little bit because they turned off weapon advantages in some of the modes, so you don't have to worry about somebody coming in that's like a level like 300 or whatever it is, and just wrecking your face because they're way higher than you. They actually turned off a lot of the weapon advantages. They actually created a new battle type, which is actually ranked now. So if you want to include your weapon enhancements, you go into the ranked matches, and that's where they count. If you're just casual, want to come in and play, you don't have to worry about that anymore. So they've adjusted something because of that, because it was definitely very unbalanced.
So you're saying there is a mode now where it's literally just how well you play your character?
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, too bad there's still characters that have bullshit moves that can one-shot you.
100%, I agree, 100%.
Shugoki team versus Shugoki team. Maybe there'll be a samurai, but maybe not.
Kensei.
Probably not. Kensei. No, that's the one with the Nodachi, the really long sword.
That's the... you're right. Kensei is the Odachi. The Orochi. The Orochi is
Orochi. Yeah, I played the Orochi on the samurai team, but I played the Warden more.
Character. Oh, my goodness.
I just like the two-handed sword with the Warden. That was my shit right there. And then I found out I had an infinite combo, and I was like, "This is bullshit. I'm using this on people."
Yeah, you have the swipe and soul charge unblockable, and just keep going.
Slap.
Yep.
Slap. Slap.
Until you run out of stamina. That's like it.
Remember the beginning of Grandma's Boy?
Oh yeah.
I could hear people doing that shit through the internet.
Hitting me!
Stop fucking hitting me!
Yeah.
It's like if Tyson fought an infant.
But yeah, that's the game I've been liking to play a lot. And on top of that, one I've gone back to recently, actually today, is because Overwatch. We've all played Overwatch. We've all played countless hours of Overwatch. We've all played ranked Overwatch, besides Tim, because Tim's not a first-person shooter, which is fine.
Build them up, break them down.
Yeah, Torbjorn's a man. So today, Overwatch brought out new skins, which we know what they've done before with all of like their seasonal bullshit. Like, hey, look, here's a snow character. Here's the summer games. Here's Halloween.
You didn't like Walrus Roadhog?
Right, like Christmas. Like, and they did do the cool one, which was the Chinese New Year, which I thought was a pretty cool concept. But this one is not anything to do with a event.
No theme.
There's no theme behind it. They just started incorporating a lot of Blizzard's trademarks, because it's Blizzard. They own Diablo, World of Warcraft, StarCraft, I don't know, whatever else they own. But
good stuff.
They decided to bring in some new skins, which some of them I'm like, meh. But some of them I'm like, they brought in some like sweet ass like Warcraft skins. I'm like, fucking badass. So I'll go through the list here real quick, and we can stop and talk about them. If not, we just power through it. Okay. Lucio, who's a healer on rollerblades. He's a DJ. He heals with the power of music.
Christ.
He is Brazilian, so they gave him a capoeira skin.
It's as bad as it sounds.
It is. They gave him a capoeira skin.
Can't stop, won't stop.
He heals with the power of music.
Yeah.
And just play some like Barry White.
Oh yeah, baby.
Oh
no, dude, he plays some straight up Skrillex shit.
Yeah. He's a DJ. I mean, look, he has like rollerblades, and
the fat pants.
They're MC Hammer pants.
Yeah,
Raver pants.
Yeah.
But they
They're
gave him a
Jinko
capoeira
pants.
skin, which really just gave him like a belt and a headband. That's about
That's
it.
a capoeira uniform,
Yeah.
pretty much.
Next.
So then Hanzo, who everyone hates because you don't Hanzo main because he's a douche.
And
They gave him a traditional Japanese garb. It looks like, he has the face paint, he has the hat, the wood armor guards, essentially just traditional Japanese. One of my favorites, because it's from Diablo, is the Butcher. So if anyone's ever played the Butcher in Diablo, it's a giant butcher that tries to kill you.
He's pretty
Big
much
fat
like
dude,
the first
chain
big
scythe.
boss
Yeah.
of Act 1, correct?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So they gave Roadhog, who is the big, fat guy in the game. I'm not sure. He's a biker, I guess. They gave him the Butcher. So he has like the full horns, giant scythe.
The meat cleaver.
Yeah, a meat cleaver on his back. Oh, yeah. It's
Awesome.
fucking sweet. And then Reinhardt, who is
He's a big knight.
Big Knight.
Yeah.
Giant,
Catchphrase.
hits with a giant hammer, rocket-powered hammer. They gave him a Crusader skin, which is like if you ever played the new Diablo expansion, Diablo 3. The Crusaders in it, and they gave him a nice, shiny armor. McCree, cowboy, I'll be your Huckleberry. Skin.
I knew.
looks like Clint Eastwood.
Yeah, it looks like Clint Eastwood has a cigar.
Mm-hmm.
Shoots a 6-shooter, which I would feel is
Cyborg
kind of
hand.
weird because everybody has all these advanced weapons, and he shoots a 6-shooter.
He's a cool concept. There are people that are really good with him.
Yeah.
I'm not one of them.
So they gave him, it's called Royal. I don't know what's royal about it, but I mean, it's kind of purple. So I guess the color purple is royal considered. So
Yes, the color purple actually is considered royal since the times of the ancient Romans.
Right.
Caesars would be dressed in purple and gold.
yeah, so they gave him like a purple, he wears like a poncho. And the poncho has like his logo on it. So it's kind of a cool concept for him. Another one of my favorites is a Widowmaker in the game is a sniper. One of Blizzard's most famous snipers is Nova. From the StarCraft generation of games, and she calls in like the nuclear strikes on things, stuff like that. So they gave her they made her white and they gave her blonde hair.
It's interesting. I feel like giving her like a Kerrigan outfit would have been a good idea.
Right, I thought of that too. I was hoping they would have given somebody else a
but
Kerrigan.
I
They
think her
didn't.
dragon skin is very,
It's very Kerriganist.
close to that.
That's Symmetra.
Oh, you're correct.
Yeah, that's true.
The dragon skin is.
See, that's who I thought they would give it to. Was Symmetra? They might give a Kerrigan.
She can pull off a
They
Kerrigan,
didn't.
yeah.
They gave her something called Peacock. Doesn't look anything different than her normal skin. Just has a different design on her chest.
My video hasn't frozen. I'm fucking
I know.
shocked and
Yeah, it's done.
flabbergasted.
Zarya, who is the giant weightlifter that can pick up the mech weapon.
I want to hug you like big Siberian bear.
She does say that. They gave her the barbarian skin from Diablo. So she has
Nice.
like the leather and fur costume, and then her giant weapon has like a skull of a antelope or some animal on top of it. Pretty cool. And then they gave Torbjorn, who's one of my favorite characters. They gave him Bronzebeard from World of Warcraft, the king of the dwarves, Muradin Bronzebeard. They gave him a Bronzebeard costume. So he has like the giant dwarf armor, giant red beard, the hammer, everything. So it's really cool.
Burden was with Arthas in the first
Yeah,
Warcraft
absolutely.
3 game.
Yep. And then Diva, who everyone loves, they gave her a black cat costume.
Not the comic book character.
Not the comic book. Essentially, it gave her like blonde hair, kind of whitewashed her a little bit. She doesn't look Asian anymore. And they gave her mech. She those of you who don't know, she drives around this giant mech. And they gave the mech not bunny ears, sorry, cat ears and a tail. So yeah, that mech right there. See there, giant mech with little lady inside of it. She's kind of a badass. Her super, she sets off a nuclear launch.
Game over.
Nerf this.
They gave her cat ears and a tail. Literally, her mech has a tail.
So what does that have to do with Blizzard?
I have no idea. I don't know if they tried to make this more female friendly. I don't know. I'm not really sure. But it doesn't have anything to do with Blizzard. It's just the new costume they gave her.
That my friends at Dragon Con will be a drinking game for every diva.
Oh yeah.
We will take a drink.
Yes, and you'll see. We'll be shit faced. We'll probably fall on the floor.
Can't wait to get massively hammered.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to going to the hospital having my stomach pumped.
Day one.
Day one.
Yeah.
dead.
I didn't agree to this.
Okay, and then there's the Orisa, who is a modified Overwatch Sentinel. I don't know what they really call.
She's like a street bot.
Yeah.
She's like a robot who like patrols for crime in your local town.
Right.
Think Johnny 5, but with a fucking centaur's body.
So they gave her. If you ever played StarCraft, they're called the Immortals.
Oh shit.
Yeah, they gave her an immortal skin. So it has the gold-plated blue. I forget what's the name of the race? Shit. We must construct more pylons.
It's not the Zerg.
No, not
It's
Zerg. Not Zerg, not Tauren, the other one. Oh my god.
It's the Terrans.
Terran, thank you.
It's the humans, the Terrans.
And then Doomfist got the Black Fist outfit. Which,
Okay, thank God.
Yeah, so another World of Warcraft character. He was in Warlords of Draenor. He's a boss that you fight, and so he has is all black metal. Is on fire. He has like the fire face guard. Pretty much lava pouring out of him. It's pretty cool. It looks really cool in game because it actually moves. Zenyatta got a new skin, which I love. I actually bought it immediately because it wasn't a legendary. It was only $250. It's a really cheap costume. It's carbon fiber. So it's him. You can see. I can show Andy. He's black and green. And they kind of changed his eyes.
So they gave him the carbon fiber suit that kind of Genji has and Diva has.
Yeah, a little bit like that, but it's more green and it has like light. His eye. They kind of changed his eyes and the more like lines, kind of like robotish lines. He's really cool looking. Junkrat, another favorite character of mine. They gave him a stupid caution costume. It's literally called Caution. He's literally wrapped in caution tape. Like good thinking. Like that. Like what?
Sometimes these costumes, like 1 out of 20 ain't bad, but
Right.
like sometimes they're really dumb.
Right, that
Like,
one's dumb. I did not understand that one at all. I was like, okay, cool, yeah, he blows shit up. You should probably put caution around him. Whatever.
But Dr. Junkenstein is
That
the
one's
best Junkrat costume.
Yeah, that one's really good.
It's Rick from Rick and Morty, dude.
Yeah, it is. It really is. And the Reaper, another cheap costume. Like it's like I think again another one of the 250 like legendary level costumes. It's called Hellfire.
It looks pretty sweet.
He looks like a demon. He has like demon horns, demon face. He's all red.
Oh, is it her mech looking like a Diablo?
It looks kind of it's his Reaper.
Reaper.
Oh, Reaper.
Yeah,
oh, never
His
mind.
coat
Okay.
is like flames at the bottom and fades to black as it goes up.
Yep. And on the back there's like the like a not the pentagram, but it's like the circle of like demonic letters, for summoning kind of thing.
Sure.
Like a warlock from...
Kind of, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, a little bit like that. And then here's Symmetra's peacock outfit. Literally looks the fucking same.
Color change.
Color change.
They can't all be awesome.
And then they gave Farah a new skin. Farah's, again, for you who don't know, Farah's a flying rocket shooter.
Love her.
She's Egyptian. So she has a lot of Egyptian-themed costumes. This one's called Asp. So it's literally
A snake.
She's gold, has some Egyptian markings on her, and then her helmet is literally like a snake head.
Oh, that's freaking cool. Like fucking the villain from the G.I. Joe animated movie.
Exactly, yeah. Yep.
Whose name I can never remember. Zartan? No, it's not Zartan.
Zoltan.
We've combined the DNA of Attila the Hun and Adolf Hitler and Napoleon and fucking Julius Caesar, and we've made the ultimate Cobra killer takeover guy. I'll lose in 5 minutes.
And that was really that was it. And then the last costume again for all those favorites of May. They gave her another cold weather outfit.
Dude, May is cancer.
Yeah, if you main as May, don't play with us.
Yeah. I don't even care if you're like the greatest May on the face of like Overwatch Planet Earth. I don't like you. Like
No.
May is a douchebag character.
May is the troll character, the ultimate.
The only way to properly balance May is to delete her from the game.
But yeah, they gave her. She has like a toboggan on, red coat, heavy coat, big boots. Cold weather May. It's
Another
one.
Color change.
And that's it. So I think I said I hate 3 of them, and there's like 15. So
Did everybody get a new skin? It looked like
no,
There's a couple people who
Pretty
missed
close.
pretty close. Like Mercy
usually-
didn't get a new
76 didn't get
skin.
So when they do events and everybody they reveal skins, it's usually half of that.
Right.
So there's a lot more skins in this update. It looks like so.
Right.
I'm
And
excited to go
and
and
they
check
did
it out.
add a new world, a new map. It's called Blizzard World, and it's kind of like Blizzard themed. Like they have Nax. You remember Naxxramas from?
Love Nax.
They
That
have,
was our best raid, bro.
They have. It's like a theme park. Like it's like a Blizzard theme park in the game. There's like a snack hut called Snaxxramas. And it has like it's colored
It's a
the same way as
Blizzard themed
Naxxramas.
amusement park. That's fucking
Yeah.
tits.
And when you log in, it's like welcome to Blizzard World.
What I love about Overwatch is that is one game where us as friends, when we play,
We're friends.
we'll play it, and then we we kind of go away from it for a while. but it's always one of those games that we go back to and pick it back up and keep playing again.
Well, I think that's what Blizzard's notorious for. Is they come out with a great concept game, everyone jumps on it, plays it for like a year, and then they go away, and then Blizzard does another release, and everyone's like, "Oh, let's go back and play that game again." Like they're really good at doing that. They bring people back pretty well.
It's another fun game that you can just jump right in, have some fun playing again with the strategy, the skill. It's one of the fighting games that I actually think is fairly balanced. There's a few Genji.
They are constantly working to balance it.
They are.
They do.
They do a very good job at that. But it's a fun game that we
I don't think Blizzard
constantly return to.
I don't think Blizzard's put out a bad game. I can't think of one. I'll take the silence as agreement.
Yeah, sure.
Gemstone? What the hell's that game?
Hearthstone?
Hearthstone?
Hearthstone,
Magic,
that.
the Gathering ripoff.
What was the MOBA that we played for a while there?
Heroes of the Storm.
Yeah.
We only played Heroes of the Storm to get our Genji Oni skins.
Yeah.
But while we played it,
It's fun.
I had some fun.
MOBAs are fun.
But then once I got my Genji skin, I was like, peace out.
Another free to play.
MOBAs broke my heart, man. Justice League Infinity War.
Yeah,
or not
the
Infinity
DC
War.
one.
Oh,
the DC,
yeah.
the GC MOBA. I was like, this is all I've ever wanted in like a video game, and like it was not balanced at all.
No.
And once again, the only way to have a really good like PvP type game is balance.
I mean,
And out of all the broken characters, it had to be Catwoman.
I just wanted Superman to be viable in competitive play, and he's not. So fuck you, game.
that doesn't even make sense.
Yeah.
You think. Anyway, so yeah, Overwatch, yeah, we constantly are like picking up some Overwatch back and forth. Like every now and then they've got like a good like holiday event, or just say screw it, I'm kind of not really playing anything else. I'll go back and get my Overwatch on.
Yeah,
it's a really
absolutely.
great replayable game, and it's fucking free. If you want it to be, it's 100% free.
Right.
Except to buy the opening game. You have to pay for the game.
Which has
But you
been,
don't
it's
have to pay
always
to
on
play it.
sale. Now.
I mean, it's been out for a couple years, right?
you can get it
Yeah.
for super
Yeah.
cheap, but you don't have to like pay for like new content.
No.
It's just given to you,
Yep. Very true.
which is no DLC, and that is a really rare thing in today's video game market.
Absolutely. Ask Destiny.
Right.
It broke my heart, Destiny 2. You broke my heart.
It
I knew it
broke.
was you. So, a game I am fucking like jonesing hardcore for is a game I just finished the open beta for a few like earlier last week. Dragon Ball FighterZ or Dragon Ball Fighters.
Yeah, it's like Fighter Z's.
Dragon Ball Fighters. So Dragon Ball is going back to its roots, man. It's not a 3D Xenoverse type fighting game. This is a 2.5D fighter. So think like Guilty Gear X
Okay.
meets Marvel vs. Capcom 3 or 2, Marvel vs. Capcom 2. So you have a team of 3 Dragon Ball characters, and the mechanics of the game work like Guilty Gear.
Cool.
But Andy, and you're gonna love this part. A lot of pro like fighting gamers hate this shit, but I think you're gonna really enjoy this.
You
One,
lost me
the
when you said
characters-
Marvel versus Capcom.
It's not Marvel. It's I know it's Dragon Ball, and it's but the fighting game, from a fighting game perspective, this is right up your alley. It has the most balanced system I've ever played, and I only played an open beta. Like all the characters I played were viable. It did not matter who you played. Play who you like, and if you're better than them, you're more gooder than them. You're gonna good their heads into the fucking pavement. It's a very balanced fighting game. There's 2 types of combos, because you know combos get really complicated, right? A lot of fighting games get a little bit too complicated with their combo systems,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Down,
Right.
forward,
So-
back, half circle, upside down, button smash, super
Yeah,
punch.
none of that shit in this game. Everybody's like primary mechanics and their supers are the same mechanic. It's all like Hadouken or back Hadouken. That's it. That's it. Whoever you play, you know how to use their moves. How they play is a little bit different. Like what the move does is a little different. So you want to get some time in with a character there to like just kind of know what is going to happen when you press like forward R2 and like unleash your ultimate.
So it's not like Bane from just
No. And the combo system's the best part. It's got an auto combo system. So all you do is hit square, 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 square to do your light light combo moves, and it has like an animation, and it goes through a normal setup, and then you can do medium, which is triangle over and over again, and that'll like end up doing like a fireball or something at the end of that combo, and then you got your heavy one. So there's no like, I need to hit triangle, square, triangle, down, X, square, circle. None of that. It makes it an accessible fighting system. Now there are ways to like create and tune your own combos, manual combos, but you don't have to do that, and you can play this on a casual level with people doing just the auto combo system, and it's viable, it works, and you're not going to get curb stomped by somebody using manual combos. You're just going to have, if they're really good at it, you might just have a harder time beating them. But this, yes, it's classic Dragon Ball characters. It's Goku, Vegeta, Cell, Krillin, Yamcha, Gohan, Teen Gohan, Spiritual Release Gohan, Super Saiyan Blue Goku, and Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, Beerus. Did I say Frieza? Because Frieza's in this shit.
I call dibs on Krillin.
Krillin's amazing in this too, Tim. So yeah, it's all the classic Dragon Ball people and the Dragon Ball Super characters, and there's a fuck ton of like DLC. Yes, there's DLC in this game for brand new characters that are going to be entered in the game.
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, it's a fighting game, so there's DLC.
That's how they work these days. We have to come to accept that fact. But
I get, because it's out Friday, because I do want to play that. I do
pre-ordered.
Actually, I think like Friday or Saturday night, it's like game night at a friend's, and we're just playing that.
Oh, I wish I could be there, man. I really didn't. This is a fighting game I have not. Okay, because I took a long break from fighting games after Street Fighter V kicked me in the penis. Like, I don't mean like kind of like a ha-ha kick. Like, it full ran like NFL punted my dick into the stratosphere.
He keeps kicking you in the dick.
He keeps kicking me in the dick. Yes, I got really angry at that game. Like, there was not enough people in the roster. The fighting system felt really sluggish compared to previous Street Fighters, and I just don't have fun playing it. And my favorite character isn't in the fucking game, so I play Street Fighter and I play fighting games. So I want to play the character I emulate the most or I like the most. I don't want to play the best character because I have to.
Right.
If I want to win, I have to play this person who I have no emotional attachment to whatsoever. You have to do that in Street Fighter V, so fuck that.
Yeah, I don't think you're alone there. I think a lot of people did not like that game.
So I played Injustice. I played Injustice 2. Injustice 2 broke my fucking heart. The story mode I was done in like 3 hours, and the online fighting is pointless, and the fucking, what do you call it? The multiverse got super boring after a while.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It got really repetitive.
It did.
So I am excited for Ninja Turtles, Tim.
No, I want to download the Ninja Turtles. Like that'll be the only DLC I'll buy for Injustice 2 is the Ninja Turtles.
They brought out some good characters, but again, they brought another realm brought in their own hey, here's Sub-Zero.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really care about Sub-Zero and Raiden.
Well, they did okay with Raiden, because they actually made him Black Lightning as well. So they did a twofer there a little bit.
Right. Well, then do Sub-Zero and then do the twofer as Mr. Freeze.
Yeah.
Even though you already got Captain Cold, I don't care.
Captain Cold has a Mr. Freeze alternate costume.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, son of a bitch.
But yeah, they kind of were like, hey, here's some old characters that you may have attachments to, but they don't really fit in with.
Yeah, I mean, I don't
want Mortal Kombat characters in my DC universe.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, it's weird because I don't like the Mortal Kombat characters, but then Hellboy, I was like, oh, that's cool. Ninja Turtles, oh, that's cool. I don't.
DC
at least those are comic book
right
properties.
Right,
I want the Watchmen.
Watchmen, yeah.
Oh.
If the Watchmen aren't going to be DLC for this game, then I'm like I said, I'm done. I'm not going back to Injustice 2 for a nice long time.
You can't have
I might
Dr.
play
Manhattan because that'll just be broken.
Dr. Manhattan could be a dark side skin and just fight with his arms behind his back.
That would actually work. I would super buy that.
Right in the face.
That's a super move. It's just his dick elongates and slaps you in the face.
Scary. It's like Vietnam all over again.
Right.
So you know me. I love a good fighting game. I play a shit ton of fighting games. Yep. I would say I'm pretty decent at least 2 of them. But I'm really excited for this game. Like, usually Dragon Ball games, especially Dragon Ball fighting games, are fucking basic bitch shit and really not. This is a beautiful game. Like, the graphics of this are amazing. Anyone who's played a Guilty Gear game,
Guilty Gear is amazing.
Like, the graphics of that, it is like playing a live like an anime. Like, it's just the fluidness of the animations, the way it looks, the over the top shit, like the giant fireball beams and shit. Like I want to be super inebriated when I play this game. You understand what I'm saying?
So you can
for Andy,
Kamehameha.
you can do everything that you would want to do with your character is possible.
Nice.
Like it really pays homage to their abilities and what made them so cool in the show. So like Vegeta has Final Flash and
Nice.
Big Bang Attack, and Goku does his like Super Saiyan 3 teleport behind you Kamehameha. Like, and Krillin, he does his like giant like fireballs that he like moves around, and then he just like solar flare.
Is Piccolo in this?
Piccolo is a fighter.
Nice.
He's
Yeah, I was gonna
amazeballs.
say,
He's like the doll theme of Dragon Ball
if you
Fighter
have
game.
fucking Yamcha as a fighter, you gotta have fucking
Piccolo.
Piccolo.
Yeah, I mean, okay, so yeah, like I said, it's Vegeta and Goku. There's Super Saiyan versions and the Super Saiyan Blue versions, which is from Super.
Is that like the Super Saiyan God version?
Yeah, it's the blue version of Super Saiyan God. So it's Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan. This is fucking ridiculous. There's a lot of Super Saiyan shit going on here.
Yeah.
But yeah, you got all the best
Look at
villains. You
Andy's
got
face right now.
Frieza, Perfect Cell, Kid Buu, Fat Buu.
Yeah.
You guys could just be rambling off nonsensical words.
Andy's like
and it's
lost. He's just like, "Huh?"
I think
What's
that
a
having a
Saiyan?
friend that has never ever been exposed to Dragon Ball is sort of like having our own pet unicorn.
It is.
It's just so fucking rare and weird.
You're special.
You're like some kind of strange freak child that didn't have like an upbringing of any kind. And like you were like that one. No. This is a compliment, really. So you're like that little boy that like didn't. You're like I don't know how do I shoot like kamehamehas and fireballs. You weren't out on the playground having a good time. You're just like fucking dork.
I kind of want to play like, is this a Dragon Ball character?
I think
And
Dragon
like
Ball
Bulma
got
or something. I don't know.
Two ladies already use a
Random
Dragon Ball
word.
character. It's Bulma.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have no clue. And I think when Dragon Ball got big here, I was already like either like high school or a little
And
like old, like I just
I don't think
wasn't
so.
into it.
'cause
I was in grade
What, you
school.
got to high
old-
school? You
Yeah.
weren't allowed to like fun
That
things
old.
anymore?
Like, I think I was like maybe
6th or 7th grade.
6th, 7th grade, maybe.
Were
he's also-
you was scared the girls would make the laughs at you?
I was a fucking band geek. There
Oh.
were no.
Oh yeah, you weren't getting laid
No.
anyway, buddy. Sorry.
That's not true. Band girls are crazy.
You weren't getting laid without severe STD repercussions.
No, yeah, I am excited for this one because the last one we played together was the Xenoverse one, which was kind of like an RPG. You could be your own, like,
You could make your own Saiyan or your own Frieza
Right,
character
exactly,
or
or Boo.
your own android or whatever the fuck.
Jambu.
Your own Majin. You could be a Majin character
Yeah.
in that. And it was sort of like trying to be an MMO, but wasn't.
it wasn't.
It was bad. Dragon Ball hasn't had a good fighting game for a long time. This is like a return to form.
Wasn't like the last one like on the NES or Super E NES?
Last one,
The last-
I had one. I can't remember if it's for the 3 or the 2, but it followed essentially the story of Dragon Ball Z from like start to finish.
That's like 7 different Dragon Ball games, Tim.
No, all right.
I shit you
never
not.
mind. I mean, that's the only Dragon Ball game I played. I don't.
There were the Dragon Ball Budokai series, which were like 2D fighters. There was the Dragon Ball Xenoverse, which was the MMO games. There was Dragon Ball Legends, which was on the first PlayStation,
then
which was like its first attempt at like a flying. It had like a power bar
Then it-
that got shifted
Okay,
back and
then
forth.
it has to be Budokai.
Maybe.
Booyaka?
Was it Budokai 1, 2, 3, or 4?
Booyaka, booyaka.
Like I said, there have been a shit ton of Dragon Ball games. Oh, fuck ton even. A metric.
Fuck done.
A metric ass ton.
Ooh,
Ooh.
But
Spicy.
this, I think, is going to beat all of them. Like I
It's-
would suggest getting on YouTube immediately and just Googling it real quick. Just
It's-
throw. It's worth the Google.
No, it's getting good reviews because I think IGN gave it an 8.5, and then another one I can't remember gave it a 9 out of 10.
Game Informer.
Maybe.
Even if you're not a Dragon Ball fan, and I don't know anyone except for that guy right there. He is the only person. I know a
Douche.
doctor who loves Dragon Ball.
Douche. No one loves you, Andy.
Whoa.
true.
So even if you know nothing about Dragon Ball Z, this is an amazing fighting game.
And he's gonna walk in and be like, I have no memory of this place.
I'm not going to play it.
This could be a game that even gets one into Dragon Ball, maybe.
He won't play it.
I'm not going to
He
play
will
it.
never fucking play it. He'll never check it out until like we're just sitting around talking about it constantly. And then he's like, fine, I want to be part of the conversation. I'll play it. Oh, this game's really good. Have you guys heard about this Dragon Ball FighterZ game?
What's a Goku?
I'm not going to play it.
My favorite character is Krillin. Said nobody ever, except for Tim apparently.
Little bald guy.
I mean, I like Krillin. He's all right. And Yamcha's the one that's like, how the fuck do you like Yamcha?
Power.
Fucking,
Nobody
he
likes
dies
Yamcha.
in like 30 seconds every time.
Nobody likes
every
Yamcha.
time.
Power Fusion Krillin or just Krillin?
Krillin.
No.
What? No, dude, I'm a Vegeta purist, bro. If there are 3 different versions of Vegeta, I'm going to be using all 3 of them on my team.
Of course, Phil likes Vegeta.
It's over 9,000.
No, like I'm not surprised. No. It's just one of just like, yeah, of course, yeah, obviously, like.
No, go on. Why am I obviously a Vegeta fan?
I mean, I think that's a character that probably speaks to you.
Say it. What do you mean it speaks to me? I want to give me some detail.
So, without knowing anything, is he like the overpowered super? Is he the Superman of?
I mean,
this is funny. No, he's not.
He's Goku's brother.
He's actually
Who the fuck's Goku?
Oh my god.
He's like the prince
character.
of all Saiyans. Vegeta is like.
Is he the guy with the green skin and like?
No, that's
Piccolo.
Piccolo. Vegeta has like the really pointy black haircut and is super
He's
short.
a Saiyan.
Don't they go blonde when they go Saiyan?
Yeah, in public.
Yes, when they go Super Saiyan, they go blonde.
So they go Aryan.
Jesus Christ. They do get blue eyes. Holy fuck.
my
Super Saiyans are here.
Ruined.
Mind blown.
But yes,
They get 100 times more power when they come blonde and blue eyed. Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
Ruh-roh. Let's ignore this fact that we just learned about Dragon Ball.
They are Japanese, so.
They were third of the Axis. But God damn it, you guys are ruining Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
Stop it right now.
I am not super until I'm Aryan.
So no, Vegeta and Goku are from a race of aliens called Saiyans, and they're like battle-hungry badasses who can fly and shoot like ki blasts out of their hands. They're martial arts. So Vegeta's the prince of all Saiyans. He's prideful and he's a badass. And he doesn't take shit from nobody because he's the prince of all Saiyans.
He's kind of the arrogant dick.
Did I mention he's the prince of all Saiyans? And yeah, and Goku's like some low-level shit Saiyan warrior who like got abandoned on Earth and it turned out to be a big goofy moron when he grew up.
And he eats all the time.
And Vegeta is just always constantly like in his shadow because Goku's training and doing push-ups all the time. While Vegeta's like, I'm the prince of all Saiyans.
Goku's the one that remember when we watched Dragon Ball Abridged, and he was
Vegeta's
like, "I'm gonna go punch it really hard."
That's Goku.
That's Goku.
Okay.
Vegeta's the one who's like, Goku's the one who's like, I can't believe he keeps hitting you in the dick. And Vegeta's the one who's like, ow.
He gets hit in the dick.
He keeps hitting me in the dick. Anyway, so yeah, Vegeta and Goku. Vegeta's my favorite character. But yeah, Beerus is in this. Fucking Fat Boo. They invented a brand new character called Android 21.
Oh, okay.
Really?
So if you're like the androids, 16 and 17 and 18 are in this game also.
Yeah, all right.
Nice.
So yeah,
I'm
it's got
down.
an amazing cast. There's going to be more coming down the line to improve the cast. New fighting game. Super excited.
Cool.
Puzzle.
I like it. How about you, Tim? What are you
Timothy.
playing?
I've been going like old school nostalgic lately. I just finished the second season of Telltale's Walking Dead.
Oh, nice.
Which I mean, because I know like our tastes or my tastes are a lot different from you guys. Like I like the single player experience and Phil creeping away for some reason.
I don't know. Anyway,
Of course. Anyway,
yeah, I hate the Telltale games.
yeah,
So
and then I picked up the Crash Bandicoot Insane trilogy
I grew up on fucking Crash Bandicoot.
and went through.
Crack Bandicoot?
Yeah.
That's not good for you.
And
It was very good for me.
I went through the first game like a couple months ago, and then now I started the second game.
Is it as hard as you remember?
The first game, there were a couple times where I had to set down the controller and just be like, I'm going to walk away from this.
Because back in those days, like you didn't have save points. You didn't have like, I'm going to come back to this point when I feel like doing it. No, it's like you either do it now or you start over.
Yeah.
I never played Crash Bandicoot.
One thing they did change that really, really annoyed me was like the secret, the question mark thing. You go to like a secret area.
Yeah.
Well, if you died there, you lose a life. They took that away. You don't lose a life anymore.
Why not?
I don't know.
Fuckers.
So they nerfed Crash Bandicoot, basically. They made it easier.
See anything like Donkey Kong?
He's not like Donkey Kong.
Damn
Go
it.
back to your fucking corner, bronchitis boy.
You don't like Donkey Kong either?
No, I love Donkey
Oh, okay.
Kong.
I was like, what? Who the
Donkey Kong
fuck are you?
Jr.
Like, how are we
that
friends?
I loved it.
Donkey
they're
Kong Country
platformers,
changed my life.
Oh, it was brilliant.
Yeah, I mean, Crash is platformer.
Yeah.
But yeah, like the first game, I was just like, I'm going to set this aside
You
because...
still get the little mask that goes, hoogada.
Yeah, the little totem. But the second one's a lot easier than the first one. Like in one day, I made it to the fourth
Really?
warp room. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember the first one being stupid hard.
Yeah. Like and they made it harder because they used not the graphics, but the mechanism like from 3 for 1.
Oh,
So everyone's timing was off.
fuckers.
Yeah. They used the game mechanics for 3 for all 3.
Oh, okay.
You want to talk about unbeatable games? Can I see a show of hands? Who here has beaten Battletoads?
I don't think I ever beat
I never beat
Battletoads.
it. I never beat it.
Battletoads? Did you play it, Andy? Did you even play
Yeah, I played
Battletoads?
it.
I played it.
I
Okay.
played it. Yeah.
I never beat it.
I even
I never
got.
got. I never got past the level after you fell down the shaft.
There's a secret warp in that level that takes you to World 6.
Of course,
And
there
in
is.
World 6, there's a secret warp that takes you to the end of the game.
Did you have Game Genie?
I did not have Game Genie. I successfully beat Battletoads because I had Nintendo Power subscription. Thanks, Mom and Dad. Yes, it told me where all like the warps and shit were in the level, so I literally just busted my ass trying to make sure I could hit them.
Yeah.
Because they're hard as fuck to hit in some cases. And then I would just poof,
I win.
just teleport through the fucking game.
Yeah, that game was stupid hard. Like kids these days have it easy.
I did do the online thing a few years ago of calling Pawn Stars asking for Battletoads, and we got through.
Did they have it?
No, but he's like, your mom came in and swallowed them all.
Oh, perfect.
Bravo, gentlemen from Pawn Stars.
Those guys are creepy. I hear one of them's a petter ass.
I probably.
Probably.
I don't know. I was dumb and just wanted to prank someone.
Facebook news is unreliable these days. I don't know.
Yeah,
It might be
yeah.
true.
Fake news.
news.
And because we talked about it a couple episodes ago, they announced today a release date for God of War.
Oh,
It's
nice.
April 20th.
420.
So I will mark that day. And
Wait, why is that date relevant again?
Super Troopers dose.
Oh yeah, that too.
Super Troopers.
Super Trooper.
Super true. Yeah, I called it in our
Mother
last
of
episode. I didn't even look it up. I shit you not. I was
Right.
like, they should release that on 420.
Makes sense.
They did.
Mother of God.
Mother of God. So I think that might have to be a holiday, gentlemen.
I think it is. In some
Like, I
world,
might have
some
to
runs of the
call
In
world.
off.
some places of the country.
Some of the Rastafarian.
What day of the week is that?
I don't know. I'm gonna go with a Tuesday.
I'm gonna go with
January,
My
February,
guess will be a
March.
Thursday or
It's
Friday.
a Friday.
Hey.
Because that's when films get
Friday.
released.
Are you coming into town, buddy?
Think I might have to.
Go
See
see
if I have
Super
the little
Troopers.
one.
But yeah, so yeah,
Oh shit.
God of War.
Are we-
This is the game that Andy loves.
I do.
I love God of War.
Um,
I am child free that weekend.
so
Oh no.
now that he's announced that to the world,
We'll talk later after the show.
so God of War is a hack and slash genius. I mean, it's
Game, yeah.
just
And
Oh.
they're doing Egyptian gods. No, I'm not Egyptian. I'm sorry. They're doing Norse
doing
gods.
I was
Norse
like Egyptians.
No, they're doing Norse gods. I was thinking Egyptian because I was just thinking about Assassin's Creed
Oh, okay.
Origins.
Is God of War just gonna have like sequels till he kills the pantheon from every culture?
He has a
Who
son in
There's
this
but
one.
one God.
Who knows? Because it's been what God of War 3 came out in
It's
10
been a
years
while
ago. It's
because
been
they
like
said-
07 or
They
08,
said
right?
that was going to be their last one, and we're all like,
Well, they
Yeah,
remastered Ascension, which is 3, I think.
No, Ascension was its own. They remastered 3. I don't think they remastered Ascension.
Oh, I played Ascension on the PS4.
Oh, well, son of a bitch.
The
Yeah.
first one he kills like the Medusa and like famous Greek monsters, and the second one he kills the pantheon and the Titans,
Yeah, because
and he kills Zeus at some point.
Yeah, so the
and-
first one, it was essentially he died in combat to, what's that guy's name? Shit, the guy that
Ares.
Achilles fought.
Achilles fought a lot of
It's
people.
been a while since I played through the games.
final battle. Oh my god, it starts with an H, I think.
Hermes,
Hercules.
No, not Hercules.
Oh, Hector.
Hector.
And then he lost that battle, and he prayed to Ares to give him the power to beat him. And so Ares was like, "Well, your soul's mine. You're gonna be my little bitch now."
I'm gonna make you kill your family.
You kill your family. You're gonna go on a blood rage. And then when he did that, he fought against the gods, and that's what he's been doing ever since.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, so, I mean,
and the reason
then he
he's
kills
so
the Titans.
pale is that's the ashes of his family.
Yeah.
Which is twisted.
Yeah. But in this one, he has a son again.
Yeah. So who knows?
I don't know who got pregnant because he fucked a lot of people, but
There's a whole mini game. There's a whole mini game in God of War 2 where you just bang.
You just had to put the circles to get the girls off. You know, whatever.
It's like, Jesus Christ, man. Like, even I'm like uncomfortable like playing parts of it. Like, dude,
wait till you play the
game.
third one where there's like little baby crab things coming out of what's her face's nipples.
That never.
Yeah. Did you guys ever play a game, Dante's Inferno?
Yes.
I love Dante's. I like the book. I thought of course, but the God of War version of Dante's Inferno is fucked.
It is fucked.
Up,
it is fucked up. And
it's God of War, but the 9 layers of hell.
Yeah, and like you go into the first layer, which is purgatory, and you have to fight all the damn babies that were baptized. What the fuck?
That game, I'm sitting there like, this game is sacrilegious.
And they weren't
this is amazing.
They weren't like normal babies. They were like babies with giant butcher knives that had like 8 legs.
Then you had to go fight lust and greed.
Which game was this?
Dante's Inferno.
Dante's Inferno. Okay.
Yeah, it essentially was God of War. It's the same concept of God of War, just you go down and fight the devil who does have a giant dick flopping around.
Oh, fantastic.
Got a big wiener.
Flappity,
big old goat dick flopping around.
Flappity.
Man, Dr. Manhattan just set a trend, bro.
Yeah.
Big swinging dick.
You literally freeze the devil in hell.
Oh, nice.
You ever read Dante's Inferno?
No.
I started it. I don't think I ever finished it.
I never read it.
Okay. Yeah, it's prose, obviously. It's Dante Alighieri. It's like It's like the Iliad and shit.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's old as fuck.
It's old as fuck. And in this game, you essentially are a crusader knight who goes to get someone's soul back.
You're trying to get your dead wife who committed suicide soul.
This is PS2 or 3?
3, I think.
3.
Maybe it was 2.
I think
it was PS3.
PS3.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, speaking of PS2 and PS3 games getting remastered, they are remastering the original Devil May Cry trilogy.
Nice.
Which I played that a lot
I played
on PS2.
the fuck out of that game.
Yeah, and I'm kind of excited they're going to get remastered.
It's another hack and slash game.
Yeah.
Essentially, you are a vampire-ish.
He's a vampire. I think.
You have a giant sword and a gun. Like, you go through and you just hack and slash
At
your
the
way.
same time?
Yeah.
Cool. All right, go. Keep going.
Yeah, and
you never played Devil May Cry?
I've never played a Devil
Yeah,
May
that's
Cry.
They're fun.
It's very anime-ish.
It's not groundbreaking. It's not anything that you're going to be like, oh my fucking god, but it's fun.
It has the puzzles. It has hack and slash. You fight against vampires, other monsters.
It looked like something that Final Fantasy might have birthed.
And it's kind of like Metal Gear Solid looking, I would say. Some of the characters.
A little bit, yeah.
Real, semi attempting to be realistic CG.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very
So it
kind
is
of
like Final
anime looking sometimes.
But
Okay.
yeah, I think
Yeah, I know I've heard of it.
Yeah.
And I've seen commercials for
I
it.
think his
It's
name is Dante.
it is Dante.
Yeah, his name is Dante.
Yeah.
Giant red coat, giant sword.
And
That's
it's
hilarious.
and it does it's fueling rumors that they're going to do a new one.
I hope they do. It's a good concept because you have the devil powers and stuff like that, which are really cool.
Yeah, they did one. They did one for the PS3, but it was like a prequel or it was a reimagining.
Yeah, I remember that.
And it wasn't in. It tried to start its own canon and
it
continuity,
failed.
and it was not good. Not good at all.
Boo! Disqualified.
Disqualified. Not cool.
All right, Morty.
All right. Well, I think that all the games.
Yeah,
Anybody?
Anyone else playing anything good?
No. I mean, I think once I beat Crash, I'm going to play Assassin's Creed Origins. That's the next one on my list.
They keep making those games.
I've been playing Skyrim VR.
Yeah.
How's that? Intense.
I didn't like Skyrim the first time. I know. I'm a fucking unicorn.
I don't like
now.
Skyrim either. So I really did.
Holy shit.
I really didn't.
I never met anyone else on Earth that didn't like
I know.
Skyrim.
Everyone gets you shit for all the time.
I played it. I like the concept of it. It gets boring.
It's fucking Elder Scrolls, and I try really hard to be into it, but it's just so much shit to do.
Yeah.
And it's a long game. I don't have time to play Skyrim. That's a time commitment game. I can't.
Yeah,
I got shit to do.
No.
Dude, the VR, the best experience I've gotten out of it so far is going to the VR YouTube and just watching crazy videos in VR.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I do want to play Resident Evil VR. I think that'd be a fun concept.
Riggs was fun. And there's a couple games that I'm enjoying, but yeah, I like Hulu in VR.
Just watch on the big screen.
Yeah, it's funny because I'm putting it on and it puts you you're in your own living room with a gigantic wall, big screen, and it's sort of fucking pointless for me, bro.
Put your headphones on and your big screen and just.
It's like a cat came down and saw me. She was like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And I'm like, "I'm watching Hulu." And she's like, "You have a movie theater screen 4 feet away from you, idiot."
You'd be like, I'm watching porn. Stop.
No, that's not what VR's for, Sweeney.
Wink,
They
wink,
make VR
wink,
special porn.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
And on that note,
on that one. But again, yeah, if you have any other games that you're into right now, please hit us up. Let us know about it. We'll all try a new game.
Well, there's a game I'm begging for. To this day still. So, yes, Homer alert. I love the Arkham games.
No.
The Batman Arkham games to me are amazing. And they've always teased, and there's always been rumors that Rocksteady, I believe is the developer of it, was going to do a Justice League or at least a Superman version. Like they were going to utilize the license to create more.
Yeah.
And we haven't got it yet.
Not going to happen.
Fucking
I think they've already said it's not happening, but the big rumor is that WB Montreal, who did Arkham Origins, are doing another Arkham game. And I think the name, like the code name, is like Arkham Insurgency. I don't know.
Well, like how many?
I love Batman, but give me more.
How many
give
more
me a Green
Arkham
Lantern.
games can you do? I mean, they've already
Arkham Knight kind of had a bit of a finality to it.
Right.
I mean, yeah, like spoiler alert, the Joker's dead.
Right.
Like it's.
Oh no, you're spoiling a 7-year-old game. Fuck you.
Well, and the Arkham Knight is Red Hood. So
yeah.
Dude, I could play a Justice League version of that game where I can play as different Justice League members through the game. Right. Fucking Flash would be awesome in that type
What if
of
they
game.
did like an Arkham style game, but kind of like with the Marvel top down view where you could like swap in between the different members of Justice League?
Are you talking like how they did Marvel Ultimate Alliance?
Yeah.
Oh, I would love that. I would love Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3.
Yeah.
I mean, I tried the DC Universe Online, and it was just, I don't want to play generic hero. I want to play the Flash. I want to play Superman. I want to play the Green Lantern.
So I've seen like you could like same way they did in Arkham Knight where you swapped out a few times to play different characters.
You could play,
You could do like that with
you
the full.
got to play as Nightwing, play as Robin, play as Catwoman.
I think they're going to do that with Spider-Man, where you can play as Peter Parker and Miles Morales.
Peter Parker.
That is the game I'm looking forward to.
can't wait.
Even though I told you the costume is dog shit garbage.
Cannot wait.
You'll have other costume options.
Oh, they
Calm
will.
down.
Oh,
They
they'll
will.
have tons of other options.
But that one that they are debuting the game with,
the debut.
I like it. I don't care.
Jesus.
I just want Black Suit Spider-Man personally.
Yeah. So yeah, again, like let us know because we'll try a game. If you say, "Hey, this game is fucking badass," you got to play it. We'll play it and we'll tell you how fucking terrible it is.
yeah, because if it's not, we will tell you.
And none of that PC gamer master race bullshit.
Get out of that bullshit.
Your nonsense
I have
doesn't
a
fly
game
here.
on PC. I've played WoW forever. I played Counter-Strike. I played StarCraft. I mean, I've done that, and it's just not as fun as sitting down with the console with your friends and playing. It's just not. Nothing beats it.
Plus, to maintain a healthy relationship, it helps not to spend 15 hours a day in front of a computer. Just an FYI.
Exactly.
I spend too much of it at work now in front of a computer.
Right.
The last thing I want to do is come home and sit in front of another computer.
I don't have time to go raiding on a 40-man raid. Like that, don't have that time anymore.
If you're free to do that and your lifestyle supports it, and that's how you get your rallies off, then more power to you. But yeah, console gaming. I was a massive Counter-Strike PC gamer for a long time, and I don't see any difference. I actually prefer the controller.
Yeah,
it feels more intuitive. Granted, like obviously, keyboard will never be as fast as keyboard and mouse, but I don't give a shit, man. I'm just trying to sit on my couch and have a couple beers and fucking ding, 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 do all
I don't
day.
want to sit there and stare at a screen and go.
Yeah, like sitting in the dark. I'm like, Mom, Hot Pockets.
Bathroom.
Like,
Bathroom, Mom. Bathroom.
Bathroom. So if you're gonna come, you want to talk about games, leave the warfare at the door.
Yeah, we
please.
don't care if you play Xbox, PS4, or PC. We just care about the game.
Nope. So yeah, once again, let us know what you're playing right now. But we're the Hateful Geeks, and I'm Phil.
This is Sweeney.
I'm Andy.
And this is Tim.
And bleep blorp in the Matrix. Catch you later.